Just about to start loading up the world now.
Yeah. Got that shit timed amazingly.
I didn't even know you were done with the shower until I heard you coming up the stairs. Like, I just started going live, went to launch the game, then I heard you climbing the stairs.
Damn.
Yeah. Alright. No chat set up. Hopefully, nobody comes in and is deterred by the blank screen. I do direct game capture, so it takes me a minute to get that set back up whenever I change games. And for some reason, I just don't always think about doing it before I launch the game. Mostly because I have to launch the game first, but mostly because I want to get the stream started before I launch the game, because launching games always takes a minute. And yeah, so there's audio, and here's video. And here's video. Ah, son of a bitch. Broke the game. Should be fine after it is done loading, but damn it. Encoding overload. Consider turning down encoder settings. Part 2, please. To what? What do you want a part 2 to? There we go. Oh. You mean you want to see me continue this as a series on this game? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, I love this game. I have no problems doing this as a stream series for a while. I'm sure my sister wouldn't either. Speaking of, I gotta go get that set up too. I need to think about that. Hold up. Gotta join a VIP call for 7 days. Bro, I have no idea. Have I played this before? Yes. I've been playing this for quite some time now. Not to say that I'm good at the game, but yes, I have played this before. Unmute that. And then when my sister gets in here, we can check her audio. Yeah. No, I'm pretty good at the game. I'm not bad. Thank you for all the emotes. But they've changed a lot of the way the game works, so I'm still having to relearn a bunch of stuff, and that's honestly where my downfall is coming. Try to get her attention to this call. So what's up, Brody? How you doing today? Played this game 2 years ago. I first played this game, I want to say 6 years ago, on a buddy's Xbox. And bro, I fell in love instantly. Like, even with the controller controls, which sucked ass. It was still an amazing game. Uh, hey, that's great. You learn as you go, I've noticed. And I know it sucks to do it, but honestly, restarting over and over will help teach you so fucking much about that beginning stage of the game and a lot about how it progresses as well. Um, but yeah, no, just like keep playing. You'll get it eventually. It's you just got to kind of find what armor sets you're going to be good with, or what combo of armor sets you're going to be good with. That's something I really like about what they did with the new armors. And then you got to find your like weapon loadout. Like, not everybody is an all gun loadout type of person. Some people like need melee in their loadout. Some people need like bows or crossbows. I love using bows and crossbows. I just recently found out, actually, I really love using crossbows. One of my favorite weapons, actually, at the moment. Oh, okay, I got you. Did you used to have it like on Xbox back in the day or something? Because I know they shut down the Xbox beta a few years ago because they just didn't want to work on it. And it's not that they don't want to work on an Xbox beta at all. It's they want to get the PC version fully good enough that they can actually use it as a blueprint that's not consistently changing. Uh, but I had it on my Xbox, but I gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking it was. When you said hey, you don't have the game anymore, but you're trying to get it again. Okay, yeah, I got you. That sucks when that happens. Fucking sucks. Alright, and here we go. Right where thumbnail was taken. I didn't fucking move an inch. Mostly because I had to change some stuff with fucking XML files. Just so we can get the EXP and loot abundance I want out of the world. Oh wait, that's not just like a paper bag anymore when you hold it. That's cool. What about these? Yeah, you got that. That's, yeah, you've had those for a while, and you had that. It's water doesn't have any slosh physics. Um, but I do want to try it on a PC or laptop. Yeah, PC or laptop is honestly gonna be your best bet because it's the only one they're still updating, for one, and two, you can get just like a way better time out of the game on a computer than you would a console. I've noticed, honestly, the Xbox version is laggier than what I experience playing on PC, and I do not have a PC that meets uh, even minimum requirements, I don't think. This game is very well optimized on PC. I will be right back. Give me just a moment. Let me know if anything comes to attack me, please. I'm gonna go pee real quick, guys, and then I will be right back. Now we're back. And I still have a ferret on the loose somewhere in the house. Eh, only for Anthony. Oh, do you know that I did not know that you had a YouTube channel, Brody. Make good clips on Rocket League. Ah, so that's why you were asking me about Rocket League. Yeah. I probably need to invite you. Because I think I have it set up so Steam never shows that I'm active in a game. I don't know if it's showing you that I'm like completely offline or like just online and not in a game. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have it. Absolutely. Why do I have it set up like that? It is because I have friends and family that are really fucking annoying in games and make it so I never want to touch the video games again. And so I just set that stuff so they don't even know that I'm playing the game they like to play. It makes it 100 times easier. No, no, absolutely not. Yes. Sadly, I'm not the one who has a problem with that. More than likely, YouTube is gonna have a bitch fit. But yeah, no, world's been up for a minute. We have plus 600 loot abundance and plus 600 experience. Yes. I've noticed that's not too fast on progression or loot, but you still get a bit of a boost. Does your sister doesn't want you to? Oh, can you guys not hear her? Can you speak again? You should be able to hear her. Can you not hear her? No. It's probably something I did. I'm not sure if I can fix it. Shush. Okay, let's speak again.
Hello? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello?
There we go.
There we
Okay.
go. I definitely heard that. Shit makes me want to wince.
Alright. Now they can hear you. Let me know if I need to turn her down or anything.
I can't hear it anymore.
What do you mean you can't hear it anymore? Oh, no, I wasn't
Oh,
talking
through
about
your
you.
mic. Oh, yay.
No, I was talking to Brody to let him know if I need to turn you down. Any.
Brody? Brody
on stream.
sounds familiar. Is he just one of your YouTube peoples, or
He recently
have I
actually started coming into my streams, like maybe a month
That
ago.
is really awesome. That is really awesome.
Yeah, he is now one of my chat moderators.
Oh.
He's also in the Discord server.
Ah, okay. I haven't been paying too much attention to the server because it's usually like really quiet compared to
Yeah.
all of the other servers.
That's only because I only have 50 subs. We trying to
I
fix
mean,
it.
you gotta start somewhere.
Oh yeah. Also, this channel has gone farther than literally any of my past 3. So,
Dang.
and it started at where those 3 ended. Because I like made it, ended everything on the old channels. Like people started subscribing to this one,
Oh.
and then some people from Dwarven's channel started subscribing to it before I started streaming on it as well.
See, that's the kind of cool thing about like Twitch compared to
3
YouTube,
channels.
whereas you can like set up raids and stuff. That way you
So
can help people get more followers.
there's actually ways to set up that stuff on YouTube too. You just have to be knowledgeable with the bots. And
Ah.
typically, a lot of the larger creators will have people in their community paid to help set up those sorts of bots for them if they aren't familiar with it.
Okay.
So there are ways to do it on YouTube. It's just a little more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, no, I had 3 channels before this one. It was Dark Pixel Studios, The Dark Wolf, and then Clashers and Miners. I think you can still find content on the Clashers and Miners one if you manage to find it. um, that one was when I was like 9 or 10, something like that.
What was the Clashers for?
Clash of Clans.
Come near. Didn't
You-
we agree your first
you can
job
stream
was
on your
gonna be
phone?
free?
I had
Damn.
screen capturing software for the phone at that point,
Oh,
and
that's
so
kind
I
of cool.
just record
Look, it's
that
a
video
deal.
and upload it.
Disappoint me, and you'll find yourself on
It's
the
actually how I
wrong
used to
end of a
do
road.
YouTube to begin with. I am 19 now. It's been holy shit! It's been like 10 years since
10
Mom
years?
let me start doing YouTube.
Yeah. Look at you.
It's
You're a
been
big boy now.
decade. I ain't grown all that much.
Bruh. You went from like 4 foot to like 6 something.
Oh, somebody joined the server.
I finally loaded in, bro. That took forever.
Bro.
But this is also like the first time I've loaded up a world since like the
Yeah.
major release update.
I sent you invite to party and friendship. Why do I find young stream? I have no idea. How old are you, Brody? Saying young stream. How old are you? Fucker.
Probably like 25.
Nah. I actually have a lot of demographics in like the 30 to 50 range.
Bro doesn't sound like he's 19, does he?
Fuck no.
My
15.
big little brother.
Over here calling me young. Bitch, you 4 years younger than me.
Oh,
No, that's all good.
he just a baby.
Yeah. We all gotta start somewhere.
True. Not this car just sitting on the side of a fucking mountain.
All I know is I'm glad that I don't ever catch people younger than 13 coming into my chat, because like that would piss me off. The purely the language that flies out of my mouth is PG-13 content. All right, like I don't need y'all 12-year-old asses in my chat.
Watch half of your following disappear overnight because of that.
I am still pretty young, bro. Half my following is at least 20-year-olds. The rest is older. I don't make friends with people younger than me, and most of my subscribers are friends at this point.
Why does it always spawn me all the way across the map? I swear to God, this game hates me.
I spawned like 400 meters away from the crater. And yes, I am absolutely still pretty young. I'm maybe a fifth of the way through my lifespan. And that's like, generously speaking, more than likely I'm a third. I'm probably gonna die before I make it to my 60s. Whether that's by my own hand or fate will leave to be decided, but still probably not making it to my 60s.
There you go.
Stop.
I started listening to that shit far younger. It's just, I understand not all parents want to listen to that shit, and I also don't want to hear parents bitching at me because their kids heard the shit. It's one of them situations. Also, we have many towns, many wilderness POIs, many lakes and rivers. I think it's a 50, 25, 25 split between plains, hills, and mountains in that order. And then it's a 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20 split. So, like, the map is perfectly equal of all the biomes as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a really nice setup going on. You sound like... Bro, I've been being told I sound like I'm 25 since I was in middle school and people could still see my face. I promise you, I look 19 in real life.
No, you don't.
I just look like I'm a 19-year-old linebacker. Bro, if I stayed in high school, I'd be in college right now on an athletics scholarship. Have a great life.
You got them grandpa knees.
Nah, had I actually started doing football in middle school, I would have been able to keep going.
You better take this job.
I grabbed a quest. I'm not gonna start it until you get over here and you get through your tutorial one too.
I am working on it, I swear.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find a location near the trader and go build a house. And your sister says, my sister is older than me. Believe it or don't.
7 years.
Yeah.
I am 25.
I'd be 6 years.
$7 years for like 2 months.
Yeah.
It counts.
All I know is Mom was 25 when she had me.
Mom was a baby having babies, bro.
For you two, maybe. Mom was definitely a full-grown ass adult. Maybe not mentally, but she was. I think I want to build a house over near the river, honestly.
Oh, So, an idea I've had that might make blood moons easier
Yeah.
is building the house up in the air like the little tree houses you were making, and then putting a whole fence around the outside of that house. What do you think about that?
So, like I've stated before, previously, the major problem with those houses is typically those pillar blocks have less health than just normal blocks. So unless you build with like normal blocks all the way up for your footings, um, it's just like easier for them to just tumble the whole fucking structure. And then there's also the fact that unless you just wall off the whole underneath, basically making it a two-story structure anyway, then all they have to do realistically is break 4 blocks and the whole thing's gone, as opposed to walls. Have you asked
I
your
see the
buddy?
loot abundance is definitely up. Oh my god.
He's doing all right. I believe he's starting a new job, actually.
Who?
So, I should check on him though. Thank you for telling me about Dylan.
Ooh, what job is he starting?
I forget, but it's using the engineering degree he has, so it pays better.
Oh, he's finally a big kid now.
Uh-huh.
They grow up so quick.
Bro, me and him were talking about that just the other day. Because I was like 12 when he met me.
Oh god.
Yeah. Which made him, like, not that much older. uh... Yeah, no. We were both pretty fucking young when we met each other, and... Yeah. Can't say I regret meeting him.
Totally do.
No, not really.
And plan.
Ash, maybe.
Bro, if you did not regret meeting Ash, I would stab you. Like,
Yeah, but
legitimately.
like, here's the thing. Everything you go through in life makes you the person you is. So, like, sure, it was a lot of bullshit to go through, but at the end of the day, it did make me who I am, so...
I don't give a fuck, Keisha. So ignore what's about to happen.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, never mind. I actually succeeded in that.
Mhm.
I will be bringing some meat with us.
Nice. Can we ever, whenever he free one day, can we play Minecraft? Yeah, absolutely. Uh, Basically, whenever he's free to play Minecraft, he typically texts me and is like, hey, you want to play Minecraft? And we talk about it, and then I typically turn it into a stream at this point, just because I want to go places with this. I'd like this to be my career one day, where I can do basically just whatever I want, film it, and have people respect the content still. See, that's the thing. Unlike other creators, I don't want to just be a gaming channel. I don't want to just be sit here and review content type channel. You know, at some point, I plan on converting a U-Haul box truck, like a 17-foot one. And when I go to do that, I actually plan on recording that and uploading it here, so people can follow along with me on it. And I'll probably end up streaming late nights of me just working on that. I'm actually at 50 now, but yeah, I'm still trying to grow. Dwarven's almost at 1,000 last I saw, if not over 1,000 at this point. Fuck if I know. Uh, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been keeping up with his content just because of A, I've been working, and B, I've been trying to do this. Yeah, bro, does things is almost at like 1,000 subscribers, if not over, at this point. Like he's doing great over there on his channel. Uh, I am moving just as slow as molasses in Alaska, but you know it is what it is. At the end of the day, I think a lot of it has to do with internet quality and quality of content, not so much so like what I do with the content, but like visually and stuff. Uh, because I have a craptastic computer, which means streams and shit look like ass. Uh, especially when trying to play games like this, like you'll notice like this don't look great. I got to 9 and haven't moved. I I did that with a couple of my channels, and then I just like stopped posting on them for a while. I came back, I started getting traction again, and it stopped again, and so I stopped posting on that channel again, and then I just created a new one, and every time I've moved on, I've climbed up the ladder a bit more. See, like, number one thing is, if you're gonna be inconsistent, you gotta be inconsistent from day one. You can't, like, be consistent at the start and then, like, start being inconsistent. 6. Because then YouTube just stops pushing your shit. 7, 8. I think. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yep, okay. Son of a bitch. So yeah, you just kind of got to learn tricks of the trade. Sometimes YouTube just straight up shuts down channels. Like it stops pushing them at all. Like even if you reset your algorithm by not posting for like a year or two and come back, it just fucking shuts you down. I'm actually surprised that this channel maintained getting any fucking traction when I came back, because it was at 20 something when I started just a few months ago, and now I'm here. I'm surprised at that because I stopped posting for 2 years, and like typically after that, YouTube's like, nah, stop it. So, kind of surprising, but we'll see where it goes. I hope I don't have to restart again. It suck. But if we do, we do. It's not a horrible thing. Also, tomorrow's stream, no matter what it is, will have webcam. That is showing up in the morning. Oh, hey, there you are.
Hmm?
Oh, Winky just came out of wherever he was hiding.
He has a habit of doing that.
Yeah. Currently, his favorite spot is to dig up under the fucking cat bed I bought him and lay underneath it.
Totally a Winky thing to do.
Mm-hmm. He'll also sometimes use the cat bed to hide the fact that he's digging underneath the carpet. He does that because he knows he's not supposed to be underneath the carpets.
Nice. I'm about to be on my way.
Alright. Oh, yo ass is watching Ben 10.
I turned it down to like 10.
That's fine. It cuts in and out, so it's never a consistent length of the audio anyways, so I don't think they can really get me. It's very transformative on the song.
I have trouble focusing on one thing at a time, so like in order to like focus my attention, I need like
See, that's why I like
other
streaming
stuff going on.
while playing video games, because like no matter who it is in chat, I almost always have somebody to just talk to while I'm doing this shit. Even if I got somebody else in the Discord call, I have a separate conversation. It's nice. What's even more awesome is when like timing of all conversations syncs just right and we're all on the same topic. Just at different stages. But congratulations to you, Brody. I think you are probably the first and last 15-year-old to get moderationship on my channel.
The first and last, bruh.
Bro, I'm gonna be
He
honest.
just became the honorary minor.
Yeah. I will be honest. In general, I don't think many 15-year-olds have the emotional control or capacity to moderate a chat without, like, some level of dickheadishness. And he just hasn't displayed any of that this whole time. So, like, bravo.
Proud of him. Dumb question.
What's up?
Like, what all does a moderator do? I just bludgeoned the absolute shit out of that zombie with a one hit.
Nice. So his stage of moderation can only time out and mute users in chat. There is another level of moderators where you can set it up so they can like control videos on your channel, or they can even like upload stuff for you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Does anybody have that privilege?
I think Dwarven does, but we're not currently at a point in time where he actually uses it. But once I start working with Mom, I'm actually going to be paying him to edit and upload videos for me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm also going to be paying him for thumbnails for each video. I think the way we worked it out, it's going to be like $55 a video, including thumbnail.
Dang.
But warning to you, Brody, he did say that was a friends only discount.
55 bucks a video, and you try to do a video every day, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So that will be for 5 videos. So I think it was like, so 250 for the videos and then 5 for each thumbnail. So that's another 25. So 275 for the whole week. And then weekends, I'm gonna try and stream every night on my own. But I may end up paying him to do thumbnails for me. So that'll be another 10 bucks on weekends.
That is a lot.
Yeah. And, like, I'm gonna be honest, that is the low side of what editors typically make.
I totally just sprained my leg.
And most YouTube editors handle more than one channel a day.
Dang.
Yeah. Well, because, I mean, like, you gotta understand, it takes maybe a few hours to edit most people's videos. And so, if it only takes you a few hours, why not do, like, 1 or 2 other channels and make 2 or 3 times the money? And so, like, yeah, that's what a lot of editors do. There's some people who fucking burn themselves out trying to do, like, 10 different channels a day. It's a lot.
Well, yeah, that's decent money.
Right?
You do like 2 weeks worth of work and like you're set for the month. You got your rent, you got your groceries.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you banging. Is this your structure?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't want to do this.
I'm fine with doing it.
Okay. Let me fix my hunger
I
and
just
like my sprain and
should have
stuff real
thought
quick.
a little more about placement.
Yeah. I mean, that happens sometimes. That'll be okay.
I kind of want to place this on, like, place our house on, like, the corner of the property-ish. So I might pick up
Okay.
this stone here, or actually make a new one before I destroy this one. And let's see.
Ooh, Mom got caught on her phone at work again.
Old lady gonna get herself fired. Alright, house is
Nah,
now
they just
right on the
changed the
corner of the
policy.
property.
Okay.
And so the corner opposite of you is the one that is right up against the property line.
Okay. Is that why you do your houses like so far back? Away from the trader?
Yeah.
Oh. I did not know that.
Why'd it do that? I'm within the structural requirement. Shit. You'll get more subscribers at some point, Brody. It's just honestly, you probably got to move off of the Rocket League content a little bit. Maybe not like wholly, but for what I've noticed, Rocket League is dying a lot in popularity. There's not that many people still playing it. There's not that many people still recording or streaming it. There is still a lot of, like, esports activity, but that's about it at this point. The esports community is kind of taking over that game. But I mean, I could be wrong. You could be the one to bring Rocket League back, man. I've seen it happen before, plenty of times with small creators. They do some small niche game almost nobody really cares about anymore. They do it for a couple of years, Win picks up that channel, and they just zoom off and that game gains tons of fucking popularity again. It's actually one of the amazing things about YouTube, especially for indie game communities, because indie games lose popularity so fast. And if it's not the fact that they lose popularity, it's the fact that they never get it because indie creators, no name, nobody gets it. And so, I mean, shit. But no, there's a lot of stuff doing really well on YouTube right now that you could probably take a part of at the moment. Alongside of that Rocket League content, and that'd probably help boost views all around. If you stick to like primarily car content, that'll probably help specifically with Rocket League viewers, but you know, like, do what you want, man. It's a YouTube channel. It's yours. It's like a Facebook or MySpace profile. Meant to be your personality displayed to the internet. Literally, that's what both of those are for. Ooh, we have coal nodes nearby.
Coal notes?
Yeah.
I will get on those in just a second. I'm currently responding to Mom encouraging.
Gotcha.
Accidentally.
Not sure how deep they go, but they're right here in front of me.
Just found out that the weirdo
Oh no.
that I was telling you about earlier,
Yeah.
he got kicked from that alliance and burnt. And so me and Mom might have to shield tonight.
Yay.
Yeah. Alright, so where are these coal nodes?
Right here in front of me.
Wait, let me see if I got any skill points. Sadly, no.
Yeah. Have you claimed any of your challenges yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know you're supposed to get, like, quite a bit off of those.
Yeah, I threw them in Lucky.
Fair enough. Oh, there's an iron one
Although
over
my
here,
next set of stuff will go into Miner 69er and Mother.
I'm gonna be honest, I just dumped a few points into those myself. Mostly for
Yeah.
tree harvesting at this point. Just because I'm trying to get this house up. It's not just Rocket League, there's some Minecraft and Call of Duty Mobile. Nice! Nice. Okay. Shoot. Call of Duty Mobile's got pretty good traction on it still, from what I've noticed. Minecraft is Minecraft. It's always going to have some sort of traction to it. It's just never going to be like it was in 2016 and 2017. Oh my fucking god, you couldn't look at YouTube without something Minecraft popping up on the feed.
I did not have that issue.
Might have been a different year period. No, but like YouTube was constantly pushing out Minecraft for a while. to like absolutely everybody, even people who didn't watch Minecraft content. If they weren't pushing videos for Minecraft, they were pushing ads for it. All the goddamn time. And what pisses me off about all these people who collect data about you to present ads to you can never collect the data about what fucking games you own. I'm tired of seeing 50 ads in a row for a game I just installed. It's stupid.
I remember when YouTube didn't have ads.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There was a period of time of that, too. It was nice.
It really was.
Really, Wanky?
Did you just swat him with a newspaper or some shit?
What's up?
Did you swat Winky?
No, he climbed
It
over
totally sounded. Oh.
the gate. I had to go grab him. I did just
My
put him
door
back
is
in his
closed. If
cage.
you want to let him run, feel free.
Nah. I don't feel like chasing him down later before I go to bed.
I can find him in the morning if you don't mind letting him run.
It's Anthony who minds letting him run, and Jerry.
I don't care. Anthony's not going to be here until after I'm up for the morning. And if he don't like it, he can suck my lady nuts.
Well, Jerry also has a problem with it because Winky can't
Only
not
when
shift
he's licking
places.
his toes. I will look
That
for the
too.
piles, I promise. Just let him have one night of running.
Okay. I'll take the gate down.
Poor boy deserves it. He been locked up for a while now.
Hey, buddy boy, you're out on the...
Bro needs a whole ass Akon song about that.
Oh, no, he's gonna sulk in the hammock for a minute.
It's because Dad just put him away for doing exactly what he's telling him to do now.
Yeah.
Woozles have tempers too.
Yeah.
Probably gonna like ignore you for 48 hours now. Well, fuck you.
Probably.
Oop, now I can throw another point in there. That makes 2.
Most of the time
As soon as I
find
get
him...
these up, I will help you with the trees and the stone and dirt.
Alright. And no, most of the time, I leave his cage open. Even if I've gotten after him for something the previous night, I'll wake up to him sniffing my feet and shit.
Bro needs to chill on the licking of the toes. I woke up
Yes.
in the middle of my foot, like kicking him off the bed one morning. But he let me hold him for like 10 minutes after that. Bro knew he fucked up.
Okay, so...
Ooh.
I know how we're digging underground. Okay, so I found out the problem. We didn't have middle support beams.
Yeah.
And so it was being a bitch, even though structurally, previously, that would have worked no problem in this game.
Yeah.
So I think they changed the structural limit on both wood, on probably everything, honestly.
Yes, they put that in the update.
Okay. Cool. I do like that because, honestly, I always felt like wood could be overbuilt on. So. Doberino. Anywho, we're gonna go for a slightly bigger middle area than we need. But this is mostly going to serve as a ladder to just go straight up into the tower, which I think we're going to do a 2-layer tower, storage and building on one area, and then gun stuff, like fighting area up top. Oh, son of fuck me. At least we hit something. Ah, damn it. Fire. And I miss. And I fire. And I miss. And I fire. And I miss. And I ran out of ammo. And I reloaded. And I fired. And I fucking missed again. It. Where did all y'all go? Hello. God damn it. Hello, nurse. Not like the explosion I wanted. There we go. Somebody broke her draw. God damn. That thing's just jiggling. Rose of either you two? Nope. Of course. Goddamn horse. feel like Albus is downstairs right now, just hunting Winky. Oh, Brody, you probably don't know. Winky is a ferret I own, and Albus is a ginger Maine Coon that I own. Own.
Please. Them animals run your whole life.
Not really. They just annoy my life. Especially Albus lately.
It's because he wants attention. He's used to you being home 24/7, dude. It's a hard adjustment for a cat, especially a Downs kitty.
It's annoying. You want a ferret?
You're the one that wanted
Go
to keep
for it.
him.
Bro,
Huh?
ferrets are awesome. You just gotta, like, make sure you actively made it so they can't go anywhere that you want them to go to. That you don't want them going to. I mean, like, they can't climb that shit either. So you can't use, like, a normal baby gate. And they're small as fuck, so you can't even use the ones that are just bars. Man. Think baby proofing is hard. Nah, try ferret proofing. I think I would take two ferrets over 2 cats, like, any day. Shoot, I would take 2 dogs over 2 cats almost any day. I don't know what it is about a cat's meow. It just fucking takes me off like no tomorrow. Come to think of it, so do babies crying. So, kind of makes sense. You fat fuck. Saw you chop down a tree over there.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I was just trying to throw my skill points where I needed them.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta repair it. I can't wait until I can make like level 2 shit. Just don't break as easy.
something wrong with my 8x8. My 8x8 should not, center should not actually allow for this hallway like the... Son of a bitch! Which wall is wrong? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What tomfuckery has transpired here?
If it's my mining hole, I don't want to talk about it.
No. An 8x8 should lead to a 2x2 center. I very much so do not have a 2x2 center. I have a 2x3. Inside of an 8x8, people, I have broken physics.
Or counted wrong.
Let me create our ladders to get upstairs and go recount again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna shut my mouth. I know what happened here. 9, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So in that case, I need to bring this up like this. God damn, of course. Explains though why I thought they fucking messed with the architectural limits. They didn't mess with the architectural limits. I'm an idiot. But of course, we already knew that part. So instead of a 6x6 interior, we will now have a 7x7 interior. Forgot about that. We gotta fix that. Off to hit more trees.
I've got about 2,000 wood for you.
Does he or she hide a lot? Albus doesn't really hide a lot, so much as run a lot.
Mm-hmm. He's always open for attention, but if you move too fast, he's a chicken shit.
hmm If you move too fast or you make any like sudden noises, he just like darts like a rocket.
Hey,
Hey.
come here.
Oh, hey, you edited your character.
That was like the first thing it made me do when like I opened it after it did like an update.
Yeah.
It was like, you need to pick a character, and I was like, shit, okay.
Probably the first time I'd ever asked you to do that.
Yep.
Uh,
Because I remember you getting all excited a little bit back, being like, hey, look what you can do.
yeah. The character editor's always been awesome. And one of my favorite features of the game. Because, like, what's a survival game if you can't customize what your character looks like, man?
Yeah,
And I think
yeah.
that's what Ark got perfectly correct. And I think that's why so many people took to, like, doing roleplay servers with it. Is because, man, you can change your character so drastically in that game. And it is, like, way more drastic than what you can do in Ark Ascended. They actually dialed back some of what you could change about your character in Ascended. And I get it, because it was almost too many fucking options in Survival Evolved. You could spend legitimate hours trying to decide just like exactly how much muscle definition you want on every piece of the body.
Dude, that reminds me of
Saints Row.
no, nope, nope, nope. It was that one that Jake used to play, PWI,
Oh,
Perfect World International.
I couldn't get in that one.
It was fun back then. It was like one of those games that were slightly ahead of its time, and then suddenly a whole bunch of other things came out that like seriously surpassed it.
Yeah.
So like everybody like very very quickly forgot about it.
Black Desert Online was pretty good, but its character customization screen was definitely
There was one that was a
cramped.
little bit better than that. I would have to go into my games list when I hop off, and I'll tell you.
Alright.
It was one that me and Country really enjoyed.
I got it. Hit the right block. Yeah, give me that dysentery.
I am making us a mine where I did that coal. That way we're not just like randomly falling in holes.
Alright. Sounds good.
Gives me something to do, and I should come up with like plenty of like dirt and stuff to like keep us nice and situated.
Yeah. Right.
Looks like I'm gonna have to make it like too wide because like stuff.
Okay. Do what you need to do, man.
I'm
Yeah, I like the
trying.
look of that better. Alright. And we start digging the access tunnel. video is uploaded. Nice. Congratulations, Birdie. I should probably create a promote your own content area in my own server at some point, shouldn't I? In a hole, fell digging a hole, digging a hole, digging a hole. Bunch of wasted wood. God damn it.
Thank God it's almost closing time. I've had enough bullshit for one day.
Thank God it's closing time. I've had enough of this shit for one day. What an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
We're closed, so fuck off.
Raiders closed, so fuck up. starving.
Welcome to the club, my dude.
Are you just building off on your own out there?
No, this is the mine. Me and Anthony both found it pretty effective to like build an enclosure around it and like send one person down. And then while you're like collecting wood and getting like that first layer done, I can bring up dirt and stone and make you a bunch of cobblestone and throw that at you so you can finish upgrading that as well.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of like chill out until Blood Moon and do like quests and shit. I usually don't upgrade the mine past like cobblestone because they really don't fuck with the mine.
No, not unless somebody's in it. Alright, well, if you're not gonna fuck with me, I'll just go back to digging my hole then.
Dude doesn't even see what was wrong with what he did and is over here like crying in my inbox about getting burned.
Oh no. What happened? You just starved to death?
No.
Oh. Zombies find you?
Yeah.
Damn.
Why am I stuck in one spot, bro?
I have no clue.
Oh, I got hit with a wandering horde, okay.
Ow. Yeah. That'll happen. Take your arrow and die. Make me shoot my own structure, jackass. I've been working in the hole all the live long day. I've been breaking all my shovels every 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah, no shit. Alright, come here. Where you at?
I'm in a hole.
Got some cobblestone for you.
That's cool. I'm in a hole.
Oh, you made another mine.
More so the hole for the vaults. But yeah.
The vaults?
Yeah. All the secret locked off floors underground where the zombies can't get to them.
Bet.
Also,
I've got more being
that
made.
is funny.
What?
So previously, characters did not used to run while they were on ladders. Now they do.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like the whole time you were standing there, you were doing a run animation.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that is going to be a part of the ever-growing mine system I'm going to be building.
Decent.
Or vault system.
Well, I might mine over there instead, because like I'm not getting any more of
The
the
coal.
clay that I need,
Oh,
and
well,
definitely not getting any more coal. I mined every speck of that.
I just started running out of clay at the lair I'm at.
I'm going to place my bed.
Alright.
Oh, maybe? Okay, yeah. Okay, I got my bed placed. I'm gonna place my bed, go get some wood, make some chests. Do you want the chest on top, or?
Yes.
Okay. How many do you think we should make for now, until we get things a little bit more figured out?
I'd say 2.
Okay.
2 should help us be able to sort through stuff easy enough to begin with. Typically, my first floor underground is a storage area. I'm just not to the point where I'm ready to start building that floor yet. I gotta dig a little bit more. There we go. Though. Take that, you fat bastard. Why'd you spawn so far?
Because I didn't think it was going to spawn me that far. Oh my god.
What did you do? Press spawn near my bed?
Yeah, it used to like spawn you like
God damn!
really close.
Yeah, you spawn you within 15 meters of it.
Not choosing that again.
Right? Would have thought that would have at least done like straight to your backpack, if anything.
Right? Except we don't drop loot anymore.
Yeah.
You have to like intentionally turn the drop loot on.
Alright, we're at a cobblestone now. Everything the zombies can attack right now is covered, though.
Okay.
So that's 3 more. Surface. Bring this roof layer down one more. And then we can start digging out our first room layer. I hope Seth MacFarlane ends up doing more of the Orville. I fucking loved that TV show.
Alright, my dude.
Alright, good night, Brody. Hopping off to go to bed as well?
Probably. I'm over here struggling to stay awake.
Alright.
I will work on this as soon as you are ready to throw it up next time. I understand if you decide to make me wait a while because of me being tired
I'm
so quickly.
actually probably gonna toss this up tomorrow. Just try to do it a little earlier.
Yeah.
Um,
See, tomorrow we've already got dinner in the crock pot, so tomorrow I just have to do a few tiny things to it,
yeah.
and then we're like Gucci. so I'll actually like be able to play. I just have to bring my computer downstairs or keep the kid upstairs. I haven't quite decided yet. That depends on Jerry.
Fair enough. Tomorrow's Friday, so he might end up just staying.
No, are you sure? I thought
Oh wait, no. Today's Thursday.
it says Thursday,
Yeah.
but like.
Wait, yeah.
It's
So when he gets home,
12:49.
he shouldn't have to go to work when he wakes up.
Does it count as like the
no.
new day already at mid? Is that
Yeah.
at like 1?
No. It counts as the new day at midnight. So
Okay, so.
when he goes to work tomorrow will be the last time he has to go to work for the week.
Okay. So.
I keep forgetting that.
Tomorrow, well, in the morning, I will bring my stuff downstairs,
Alright.
and tomorrow night I will stay up late because me and Hazel gotta fix our sleep schedules anyways. But I also know that if I don't get my sleep soon, she is gonna be up at like 4 a.m. like kicking the shit out of me, and I'm gonna be like snarling.
Right. Alright. Well,
So.
have a good night.
You
I'm gonna do a little
too.
bit more work on the house, and then probably go to bed myself.
I wish we could put these up as like actual servers.
I
Like
could,
that
I
stay
just
up?
don't have the secondary computer to do it at the moment, unless Jerry
Oh, you
wants to
actually
give me
need a
his
secondary
laptop.
computer?
Uh,
That is between you and Jerry.
if I want to be able to stream, play, and call with people all at the same time, yes. Primarily the problem is you can't run server client and game client on the same computer with that one, just because it is a really intensive client both ways around. And so if you try playing the game while you're running the server on your computer, you'll notice either server hitches or the server will straight up crash every now and then.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only other way for me to do that would be to set up a secondary tower to use for servers, which I do plan on doing for games like Minecraft and shit later anyways. Anthony says he may let me use the parts from his current tower when he upgrades it, but who knows? But he's saying he might let me use those parts to fix what I've got in my tower and the tower I took from Mom. That way,
Yeah.
I can use this tower I'm currently playing on as my server tower.
Okay.
But I need to wait and see for that first. But yeah, I could absolutely run one of these as a server. The largest problem with that at that point is the fact that zombies would still be spawning and wandering around, so they could still like attack your structure and shit while you're offline. So, but yeah, no. You go have a peaceful night of sleep. I am gonna do a little bit more work.
Okay. If you are on when I wake up, I might immediately jump in because it looks like Jerry's going to skip the extra training hours that he was gonna take and come home and game. So do not feel compelled to do it. But if you are, I will join. I'm gonna jump out now.
Alright. Good night. You and me and you, so lonely together. I can't bear all this motherfucking silence all my life. That's why I don't ever shut the fuck up for a single second. 'Cause if I do, my world will implode. I'm gonna be honest, I am like stupid fucking tired of myself. But I got like so much more to do here. We're not done. No, we're close, Daniel. Alright. Cool. So those now finished. Dump those in that. So we made it through about like hour and a half. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Will say though, the deadest stream I've ever had, people. Do better. Okay, so if this is the back corner, right? Then there's back corner, this corner thing. So we can go out a little bit that way. Not by much. Maybe bring all this out another set of two. That wouldn't be too bad. So then let's build the floors. So I keep getting TikToks about this dude that's apparently started doing crack as like a experiment to see whether or not like crack addiction was even real. And I guess like he's now actively completely addicted to it to the point like he refuses to give up smoking it and he gets withdrawals within a day. I have no idea if it's even real, I'm gonna be honest. But it is some of the most entertaining stuff I've ever seen because he makes content. This is what I think it is, at least. Is he makes content where he's like going onto people's podcasts and stuff, and he's acting all like drug crazed as shit, and it's funny as fuck, man. It's so funny. And he like tells all these crazy stories about being like addicted or high or like experiences with getting high and stuff. And it's, oh my god, dudes found like pure comedy gold. And we need to activate the bitch. No, we don't need to activate the son of a bitch. We need to activate this so we can see it. Oh yeah. Alright, so yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Out. Yep, there we go. It's back to bare necessities, just simple bare necessities. Made bare rest of these. Just the simple bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I go, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees, make some honey just for me. If you take a glance at the rocks, plants, fancies, and maybe necessities of life will come to you. Come to you. Yeah, man. I mean, bare necessities, simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean, bare necessities, simple bare necessities. Makes you forget about your worries and your strife. I think I might rewatch the Resident Evil movies again. I always loved those growing up. I mean, like, sure, they're trash films. They they absolutely could have done better. Could have stuck to actual canon storylines more consistently. But at the end of the day, they were still, in their own right, great pieces of cinematography and storytelling. Like, sure, it wasn't the Resident Evil we love and know, but it was a Resident Evil story. And it did, as much as fans might hate it, fit the Resident Evil world. Like, it absolutely fit the kind of stuff that we know Umbrella to do. deal 50% more damage, aim 60%, 30%, use 30%. Nice. 30, 40. Let's start working on down there for a minute. Start working on getting this upstairs area. I hurt my sister. She can remake her bedroll later. And let's do NVIDIA 86 the maximum I can make. Alright, fuck it. Shit. Alright. Let's see. Pine seeds. Take these. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. see. Actually, no. I know what I'm gonna start reworking through movie series wise. X-Men. Absolutely trash movies, but like still totally worth it to go give a rewatch. I'm gonna go work this quest real quick. Just so we can see what we can get from this house. After you know how to move, that'll be useful. And yes, I do know about the whole going through and clearing the whole thing first before you activate a quest. I just don't always do it. Can you craft like any better weapons? honestly. Stone... I feel like a stone spear is gonna do more damage than this club. Let's see, it does 12. They do about the same. It's locked. Unlocked. Okay, nice. Ace. I don't want to do like too many quests without my sister, but I do at least want to do this one just so I can get some like resources and books and stuff. Okay. Hey, what's up, freak? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Sorry if you've been waiting a while for my response. I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting anybody to be popping up in the stream at this point in time. Nice. Hey. I'm doing extra good. That's great. That is extra great. Matter of fact, I'm glad to hear it. I have a bit of. I gotta have a bit of fun before hopping on. Yeah, that's nice. The was a fire here. By the way, I'm late. I was busy. Also, I'm supposed to be asleep. Hey, it's all good, man. It's better late than never. I'll just be happy if you leave a like on the stream. I'm gonna be real here. The likes help with engagement. Mana hana. Hello. Fucking no ball saves, man. Fucking none. Hi. Bye. Oh, even that, he's a good jumper. Ah, you son of a bitch. Yeah, you'd be surprised, man. You would be surprised. Used to do that with a couple of my exes, if I'm honest. Armor piercing, yes. Oh, wear that shit. Oh, nice. Honestly, if I'm real, I think a lot of the reason why it's so enticing is because it leaves a lot to the imagination. And I mean, like, nobody knows how to pleasure you better than your own brain. So, you know what I mean? Don't go sourdough when you break your pick. Can't craft diamond tip blades. Oh, can craft diamond tip blade mods for tools. Hell yes. Inflict. Hell yes. Imagination is 100% wild, man. Wild, man. Can confirm. Ooh, baby. Okay, so we can make a bicycle now. Go ahead, eat that. Don't need to eat that. I could go ahead and use that. There we go. Still curious if 100% pierce versus 100% pierce resistance happen. Which would win? Probably the 100% pierce, honestly. Yes, but 100% of that piercing would break through 100% of that pierce resistance. It goes, yeah, it's the same both ways. But at the end of the day, I truly, yes, that would be the most likely.
Watch your well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
Most likely turn out. But I don't think it would just nullify it. I just don't.
Oh, look who's tired of good luck. You better not make me regret this.
Because I feel like ultimately the question depends on like how much force is that pierce being thrown with. You know, you got enough force behind whatever that piercing is it doesn't matter how much resistance you have. It's resistance, and that's the other thing. Resistance isn't nullification. Resistance is resistance. You can resist the pain. So I mean, like, you can resist 100% of being stabbed, but you're still getting stabbed. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with body armor. You know, like you can have body armor that's 100% bullet resistant, right? But unless you walk around with literally what they made in Halo, because they were actually really fucking scientifically accurate with that shit. It's kind of scary. Unless you were to be wearing what Halo had, which was a titanium alloy with a synthetic titanium fiber for all your flexible points, there is no 100% bulletproof, right? And if you can't get bulletproof, you're not getting pierce proof, right? Because that's what bullets use. They use a lot of piercing power and a lot of fucking momentum. And I mean a lot of momentum. There are guns, like handguns even, that use subsonic rounds, and I'm sure you know what that means, Freak, but for anybody else who's watching this, likely after the stream is over. Um, a subsonic round is a round that is so fast that after it leaves the barrel of the gun, it makes a second uh, explosion, quote unquote. It's not really an explosion. What it is the bullet is moving so fast. It's so incredibly fast that it is pushing all of the air in front of it so hard together that it causes a collision, which causes that sound of an explosion rushing back to you. It's a lot of science behind it. Look up the sonic shockwave. Um, but no, there are bullets out there that are subsonic. They move faster than the speed of sound, and we can't really defend against those. Like, even titanium armor at some point would give if enough subsonic rounds were aimed at the same exact point. And it's, yeah, no. So at the end of the day, I'd have to believe that the Pierce would win. Would strange matter be able to convert a black hole? What do you mean by strange matter? You mean dark matter? Or, in other words, antimatter? Because if so, chances are no. Into itself. Ooh. That's interesting. Okay. So, got it. So, hyper matter, so strange matter is what people think water is. Got it. Fuck, water is not wet. Die on that hill. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, it could possibly change up, like, the makeup, like, what it's made up of, but I don't think it would truthfully be able to, like, convert a black hole or, like, stop it. Exactly. It's fucking ignorant to say some stupid ass shit like water is wet. Water can't make itself what it makes other things. It's not how that fucking works. Yeah, see, like, that's the thing. Even if strange matter were to convert it, it is an infinitely dense object with an incredible amount of gravity. So I don't think it would really stop the black hole from being a black hole. Chances are it could have an effect on, like, how strong the black hole's effect is, but I don't think it'd stop it from pulling objects in. No. How do giraffes exist, but a horse with a self-defense? Oh! Okay, so there likely is some truth behind narwhals. It's not entirely out of the question that horses over the years, as humans have become more prevalent in society and more capable of taking out their predators, there is a chance horses have just developed no horn, which is why so many people know of it as a mythological doesn't exist creature, but there is still some things that point to it of existing. Um, Another reason to think that it could have existed is narwhals. Uh, they're basically fucking dolphins with a horn. That don't make sense, but it happened, and they still exist to this day. And matter of fact, there's even a chance that whatever we did call a unicorn could have developed to be an aquatic creature, also explaining why we don't see it anywhere and why a lot of what people think is proof of it existing just isn't proof. Um, there's a lot of theories behind it, like there's a chance Atlantis is in the Bermuda Triangle. There's also a chance that it's off the Gulf of New Mexico. There's actually a really good amount of proof behind that one. So basically, underneath all of the Gulf of New Mexico is like very muddy water, and I mean like it's not muddy so much as like you can't see through it. Like the bottom layer of it is just like basically quicksand mud, and with water over it. And so the idea is that likely at some point a sinkhole could have opened up underneath Atlantis and just fucking drug it under completely. And I mean, like the idea behind that isn't insane. It's not out of the question. I mean, like tectonic plates shift a lot, and when they do create air pockets. Not to mention just natural caves and caverns that have developed, all sorts of things. And so because of this, there could have been just like the perfect amount of air pockets to weight ratio that Atlantis just kind of overdeveloped itself into its own collapse. And I don't get how people don't think that through, because we're actively noticing a lot of countries uh, that have been existing for hundreds of years now. They are starting to sink, and they're also the largest they've ever been. Um, RGB jellyfish exist, but an oversized mosquito is just legend. No, it is not legend. Actually, oversized bugs in general has never been legend. Like the idea of the giant sea spider that existed. Um, that was a thing. There were, for fact, centipedes that at half their body length, standing up, would be taller than me. You know, um, giant insects existed. Giant creatures in general existed. In fact, the reason dinosaurs were so large was for the same reason larger creatures and larger insects existed in the past. And the reason for that was, yeah, yeah, no. Those existed. Those fucking existed. The reason those were able to exist was the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere. Um, yeah. So they were uh, typically, right? Insects don't really breathe so much as their skin absorbs oxygen for them. And so now, with our atmosphere being comprised of what it is in the amounts that it is, they can't really exist at the same size that they used to. But insects used to be fucking massive because the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere, this is cold hard truth, they used to be massive. And so what changed is over time, as humans were introduced, and honestly it probably had a little to do with some of those massive creatures and the shit they shat. Um, just because that does produce a lot of methane. Just the act of shitting in and of itself, that produces methane. And so a lot of greenhouse gases would have been created purely because of how large the creatures were. I have an old video enjoyed watching, but it's gone. It was a video about this snake that was the size of it. Oh, yeah. Yep, there was. So, a lot of people believe, or at least I do, some people believe that snakes might actually be immortal, like lobsters are. Uh, and what kills them isn't like aging to death so much so as they stop really having the energy to be able to molt into a large enough skin to house them. Because we've noticed lobsters, so long as humans continue to help them molt, will just continue living forever. And in fact, there's a religion based on it now, where those people are just making their own god, as literally what their claim is on that one. I thought that was pretty cool. Because I mean, like, yeah, of all of the creatures on this planet, I'd say are worth referring to as a god, lobsters are certainly one of them. And I will stand behind that. Octopi are another one that I'd say could be considered for god category. But I doubt it. In general, do I believe in gods? No. I believe in fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensional beings. I believe, much like us, they are able to create worlds housed with beings in lower dimensions than themselves. You know, so much. Like, in the same way that like we create a video game and populate it with AI, you know, our universe is their video game. We are their AI. You know what I mean? That is my personal belief. Does everybody have to agree with it? Fuck no. Matter of fact, I'd prefer it if you didn't. Having your own belief is really important. Really, really important. I went around a lot of different religions. Not like in person, but I researched a lot of different religions, and I feel like in general the consensus is just don't be a dick. And I find it weird that we need to make up stories about larger than life beings in order to just tell each other to not be assholes. So I don't necessarily believe that it's in perpetuity forever. Is it a possibility? Sure. So for the most part, I don't believe that reincarnation or death would play a lot into whether or not you're able to be a higher dimensional being. Yeah, you are absolutely 100% allowed to believe what you believe, and that I am 100% willing to sit down and listen to what you believe. Although I've probably listened to it from 100 different people by now, so I'm gonna be real here. Kind of annoying. Um, but no, like I get Christianity and I get a lot of it, and I don't think when you die you just go to heaven. I don't think that when you die you get reincarnated as another person, being, or plant here. So I believe in a couple of things. I believe in multidimensional beings, and I believe in the existence of the multiverse. Now, I personally believe it as the multiverse is more than likely their equivalent to an online game server, which is probably not meant to be a video game. And when we die, we are then sent to a new instance in that server where we haven't existed. We're the same person, you know, no memories and nothing of what our personality used to be, but we're the same person in a new reality where we haven't existed before. And I think that's what happens. I don't think you go to heaven or hell or whatever the fuck happens. Like, surely there are bad places you can go when you die, and there are good places you can go when you die. I don't think it's based on what you do in this life. I think it is all random chance, honestly. I, I think there is a handful of fucking places where you haven't existed at any given time, and you get sent to the next one the moment you die. I don't also think you're the only instance of you. I there's probably multiple, if not like near infinite, but I do think there are obviously universes where you wouldn't have existed, at least to the current present. Um, and so that opens opportunity for a new you that died in a other universe to go propagate and train. I mean, like, if we're talking in the sense that we're AIs, that's what it would be, is they're training AI for something. Living human life, I can't say that, but um, they'd be training us for something. There'd be a purpose. Now at the end of the day, is that to say that I believe that there's a way out of this, or that we could ever, you know, see or speak with things outside of it? No, I doubt it. And even if we could, we'd never be able to comprehend any of it. Like, not a single fucking bit of it. If we were to talk to a fourth dimensional being as a third dimensional being, we would understand so fucking little of it that there is no way people could have interacted with a god. Because the only thing a god could have been is a higher dimensional being. Period. There is no if, ands, or buts about it. Third dimensional beings cannot create third dimensional worlds. We can interact and change third dimensional worlds with 2D modifications, but we cannot interact or create three-dimensional modifications. It's just not possible. It's not what we are able to do. It breaks the laws of physics. And so there is no way somebody could have interacted with a god to hear what they wanted us to write in that book. it's impossible. And it's not even like a level of fully comprehend. And I am glad that you would never force your beliefs on anybody. I am like really, really glad about that. Is Hematicism basis of plenty of mystical? Oh, okay, cool. Um, we cannot ever fully comprehend unless we, yeah. And I don't think there is a way for us to become higher dimensional beings. I think if you are a third dimensional being, you are a third dimensional being until the end of existence. Now, I do think that we are fourth dimensional energies in third dimensional bodies. The same way a second dimensional being would be a third dimensional energy in a second dimensional form. And like up the chain, fourth would be a fifth dimensional energy. I do think we are higher dimensional energies than the beings we are, but I don't think we can become fourth dimensional beings. Certainly, if we could, humans would be whoring that shit out for money at this point. So, yeah, I'm gonna say for certain, there's likely not a way. Um, and if there was, that way would simply be death. The moment you die, your energy is released to the fourth dimensional realm. Had fucking Mike Tyson lisp there. Shit, still there. Comparing humans to other creatures on Earth, and that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, see, like that's the thing. Humans are animals. We are monkeys. We are gorillas. We are orangutans. We are, like baboons. Like, I don't care what anybody says. There is no way we evolved from one species of monkey. Human bodies, shapes, forms, heights, in general, bone builds are so drastically different from each other. And even human DNA, quote unquote, human DNA is made up of so much shit. So fucking much that it is impossible to point at a fucking chimpanzee and be, that's what we evolved from. It's impossible. Most likely, a case scenario is humans in certain areas evolved from monkeys that were native to those areas. Period. Because humans would have evolved everywhere, almost at the same fucking time. And I say almost at the same time because there would have been like year to year variations, basically, based on like how long that species has been around, how intelligent that species of monkey was, because obviously the smarter a species is, the faster it's going to evolve. Look at the goddamn octopi. Oh. And so we could, I at least I can say for certain that there is no fucking way, bud, that we evolved from only one species of ape. It's just not how that works. Can't fucking visit me otherwise. More power to you on trying to, though. But like, no, we did evolve. Things evolved. I don't think we were necessarily a part of whatever creator we have's idea of what was supposed to or going to happen with this universe or planet. Oh, and that's the other thing. I don't think They would have just designed a fucking planet and been over with it. What's up, Foxtrot? Welcome to the chat, buddy boy. How you doing? I'm gonna take a hit in your honor and start vibe. Yes, you did, man. Yes, you did. Alright. Yeah, so absolutely, I think. Oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, I'd love to hear if Foxtrot had anything to toss into this sort of conversation. Because I know that motherfucker's high as a kite right now, and I'm sure he's thinking about a lot of shit like this. Yo, bet we're all fucking baked. Shit, I didn't know you smoked, freak. Good to know. Good to know. Have to meet up with yo ass. Bring a blunt. Baked time's a good time. Hell yeah, it is, brother. Bro, I gotta make that some fucking merch right there. Baked time's a good time. Hell yeah. Shit. So I believe in multiversal theories that do have some beliefs of this being a fucked up thing. Oh, so you believe in the coma theory. Interesting. See, what makes that even more interesting for me is I don't believe I've ever actually heard somebody make a truthfully convincing argument for the coma theory. Like, I get it and I understand where a lot of people are coming from on the idea, but I don't think I've ever actually heard like a truthfully convincing explanation. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, okay. In the case, I believe theory that universe is made up. Bro, if that's the case, this that being's doing a lot of fucked up things to himself, man. In a lot of messed up motherfucking ways. Hey, you can finally hold and click these. Yay! I've never heard that idea though. That we're all just like one sentient hive mind being. That's a new one. I believe when you die, you go to a different universe, but without. Oh yeah. We were actually just talking about that. My beliefs in reincarnation and the likes are actually very similar to that. I believe when you die, you are sent to a universe or instance, as I prefer to refer to them as, um, where you just haven't previously existed. Instead of you going to a universe where you've like died before or whatever, or just like reincarnating in the same universe, you go to a universe where you haven't existed. But no, the idea that we're all one being, that's interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not like talking about you keep memories or anything. Like you go to a place where you just haven't existed and you live that life. Reincarnation could be a second or third chance, as the main being wouldn't be that cool if it were a god, as it would be letting each lifestyle before. Our concept is trash. However, there could be favorites. Um, See, like that's the thing. I, in general, can't be. I can't agree with the existence of a god, of a creator that sits and watches its perfect little universe that it made, because that's the thing. We're not fucking perfect. And the idea that people can sit there and be comfortable with the fact that somebody has come in, made everything about their lives the way it is, and like some of us can live the absolute fucked up fucking lives we've lived and still believe that a god exists. It asks me, it makes me have to ask, why believe in something that so clearly doesn't care about you? Why? And then like that's the other thing. Why would something go through this much fucking trouble to just like not care at the end? Why? It's bullshit. Doesn't happen. Also, I've been using the wrong blocks this whole time. So, congratulations. I'm a retard. Fair enough. I'm baked as shit, to be honest. I'm about to be baked here in a minute. Like, let me keep ripping this pen. If the brain was made to do one thing and one thing only. We are a literal textbook definition of a genetic glitch. If you don't understand, let me explain further. The human brain is able to process so many things, and it does even fucking more than any animal on the planet, except for maybe an octopus, whose brain is so smart and efficient and so good at doing this one fucking thing that it can change its evolutionary path. Alright, do you understand how big that is? No. Dolphins, no. Dolphins are actively made to do, like, one fucking thing, and that's to rape and murder everything like the Brits. But to keep continuing on this, because I don't want to stick on that topic, so what happened to the COD stream? My sister wanted to play 7 Days to Die, and I didn't feel like telling her no. So here we are. My sister has since forced gone to bed, though. Anyways, so, yeah, this is the thing. Human brains don't do only one thing. We do literally everything. So most animals aren't capable of, like, complex emotional thought. Like, sure, a lot of animals, almost every animal, is capable of, like, emotions and having them, but they're not capable of complex emotional thought. Like, they can't think through what another being is feeling or thinking at all. They don't have that capability. So not only can our brains think about what we are feeling in a given moment, we are capable. They're capable. I don't want to say like everybody can, but the human brain is capable of being able to identify exactly what emotions another human being around it is feeling. And now, a lot of people might say, that's kind of scary. Or, it is sufficient, as some other people would say. I say, it's sufficient. It's a good thing our brain can think about the way other people are feeling. Because say a person were to walk in and rob a bank. Mind you, there's a lot of complex and multiple processes going on in the brain during a bank robbery alone. Now, let's say somebody were to come in and rob a bank you were sitting in. It is extremely beneficial for you to be able to look at that person's face and be able to tell in that moment how they're feeling, what they're thinking. And now, like, I'm not saying human beings are capable of telepathy. No. You can pick up on certain body language and reactions to stimuli in the environment to be able to see where a person's mental state is, where a person's certain mental state is. And typically with that, you can interact with them in a much safer and healthier way that could help you defuse that situation. And I almost guarantee you know how to do that, because I've heard you talk about your family, and quite frankly, I guarantee you've had to use it around them a few times. I guarantee it. Because it is an instinctual thing. A lot of human beings do. And about the only human beings that have been reported to not to within a reasonable amount of, like, a reasonable amount of determination, the only human beings that aren't really capable of doing this are children and people with autism. No, humans didn't evolve to be greedy. We chose to be greedy. Greed isn't an evolution. It's a choice. One could argue it's a genetic predisposition, maybe, but no. No. That is not an evolution. So, territorial would have been a base instinct from when we were apes. Apes were, still are, honestly, highly territorial creatures. A lot more so than some predators, even. Like, apes are really territorial creatures. So the fact that we ourselves are territorial should come as no shock. But have we developed those in certain different ways than other animals would have? Absolutely, I can agree with that. Like 100%. Possessiveness. It's possible, yeah, that we have grown that we have evolved for I'd say more monogamous purposes, because there is honestly no real truth to the fact that any ape besides what would have been considered as their leader ever had a specific mate for themselves. Most women and men would have passed themselves around back in ape culture. Yes, it is increasingly obvious. But no. Most apes would have had a very open sexual relationship in the past. So it is possible that we have evolved for more monogamous purposes, but that evolution more than likely would have happened to protect from diseases, actually. Because yes, monkeys do also have STDs. That's actually where the AIDS epidemic came from. If anybody didn't know, or was raised by a homophobe. Uh, every animal has STDs. It's actually quite possible for a few species not to, but yeah, fair enough. There are surely some species out there that just don't. Also, why the fuck is there a slug species that literally has this? Oh, That is likely evolved as a sexual mating defense thing. Uh, Probably to ward off other potential mates when they're trying to seduce a partner. Because, I mean, like, let's be real here. What's more threatening to another male? Threatening to fight him or threatening to stab him with your penis? All I'm saying is if another dude threatens to stab me with his penis, I'm no longer gonna be interested in that girl. Oh, hi there! Welcome to the club. Uh, yeah, that's kind of where I was going with that. Cross the moat if ye dare. Ah, son of a bitch, he dare. He dare a lot. Can be, depending on how fat they are. After certain amounts of fat, they are more impressive than cute. Oh, nice. In my case, it's... yeah. Alright. Now, Freak. I love you, man. But I would be Right back. And I am back. If molecules can slip past other molecules, isn't there a chance I just slip? Yeah, and actually, science has no fucking idea why you don't. We literally have no scientific idea, or fact, or proof to the reason of why you don't just go right through another object. None. It fucking baffles scientists to this day. Also... Maybe our molecules are just magnetically bonded. Each has its own magnetic. Maybe. It's possible. It... Holy shit, I think you just fucking solved it. So, I believe the previous theory behind it was the reason we don't just pass right through other objects is vibrations. Like, we have our own specific vibration, and like that much we could prove. We couldn't, however, prove that every other object had a different vibration from ours. Like, most of them had pretty much the same, I believe. Or we just couldn't fucking measure it. It's one of those two. I'm not sure. It's something like that. We weren't able to measure something's vibration. It's probably ours, honestly. Now that I think about it. And so both ideas could actually consistently be true. You would be impressed at just how many fucking do. Like, if I remember correctly, Albert Einstein was a fucking pot activist. Don't quote me on that, but... don't have any nitro. Yes. Someone should be. Someone who to be suited as hell. No, not really, honestly. Um, the so I'm assuming what you're talking about is the flashlights, and so I mean, like those were invented after somebody had invented one of those mini suns for a whole room, and now I can't actively speak. I'm like, what had inspired him to do it? But it's sure. Is it is it not entirely out of the question that somebody was stoned as shit when they decided to pass an electrical current through a fucking filament? Absolutely possible. But I I don't believe it. It's because we were running electrical current through a lot of things, and it was generating heat and light. Like obviously not as much light as a light bulb, but most of the time anything that would have generated that much heat would have died out pretty much instantly. And anything you know about how like fire works, if you know how that works, then you'd know instantly the moment you take away oxygen from the whole equation, it can't burn. Right? And so honestly, I'm more so curious as to how stoned the dude was to be like, I'ma suffocate this fire. Right? Like I want to know who found out that fire needs oxygen to breathe. I also need, and I mean desperately, need to know who was the first person to try and argue that oxygen was a living, that not oxygen, that fire was a living creature because it breathed oxygen. Because that motherfucker wasn't high. They were doing tabs of acid. And I want to try some. Alright. And I'll be myth. Yeah, I've heard, man. I've heard. No. Please do. Continue. Let me hear more. Did I forget the corners? I'm like, all these?
Trader Rect is closing soon, so spend some fucking money already.
How about fucking no? Am I feeding this thing down here? Fuck no. So why would there be? Why fucking would there be? Fucking clean. I'm concerned as to how you know what methamphetamine would feel like. Alright then. That makes me feel even more uncomfy. Hey, listen, I'm not judging you for what you did to the boys in the locker room. I may be judging you for what you did with the boys. Hey, listen, no judgment here for a little sucky, alright? A little judgment here for smoking a bit of meth or crack. Just leave it at a little sucky. Alright, you don't need to elaborate. Shit. Do not need to be telling me your sex life in YouTube chat. That is what my DMs are for. It's not so much that it makes you smarter, and actually, to some degree, it probably makes you dumber. More so, it kills the background chatter in your mind, so the more intellectual chatter can emerge easily. Kills your fucking memory and makes you laugh like you're sitting on a fucking feather duster. But does make intellectual thought come through a little more clearly. Yeah, that would be because of the background chatter. Whiskey, actually. Whiskey. I fucking love whiskey. Oh yeah. And then, my actual favorite whiskey is a Scotch. If you don't know, Scotch and whiskey are the same thing. The only fucking difference is whiskey is traditionally made in Ireland, Scotch is traditionally made in Scotland. Same thing as Gaelic and Gaelic are the same fucking language, just spoken a tiny bit differently, and locally different. But no, I just like the slightly stronger but not too strong burn of the vodka. Oh no, my favorite whiskey that Scotch was mentioning, has more of a burn than almost any fucking vodka you could try. It is comparable to from what I've heard, to Everclear, which is the purest alcohol you can fucking taste. And it's not like comparable to Everclear because it's like a stupid pure alcohol. It's just that much a fucking burn. I think it's only like 70% a bottle. Uh and what is it? It's pronounced Lafrog. When I read it though, I read it as Lafarag, just because it's what it looks like it's spelt like. Um It's actually a really good whiskey. Hold, let me pause my game real quick. Alt tab into this. Do. Window capture.